If you think Destin is just about beaches and Crab Island, buckle up, because this place has layers most visitors and even some locals overlook. Today I'm giving you the top 10 awesome things to do in Destin, Florida. Not just the Instagram famous ones, but the family-friendly, historic, and downright surprising activities that make Destin one of the best places to vacation, live, or invest. Stick around, because number one on this list is something that anyone can do at any age, and it's one of the most magical Destin experiences you'll ever have. I'm Danny Wheels Margliano with World Impact Real Estate and DestinPropertyExpert.com. I've lived, worked, and raised a family here since 2008, and I can tell you, these aren't just tourist activities. They're the heartbeat of our community, and part of what makes buying property here so appealing. Let's dive into the countdown now. Number 10. Gulfarium Marine Adventure Park. We're kicking things off with a Destin classic, the Gulfarium Marine Adventure Park. This isn't some new flashy attraction. This place has history. It opened back in 1955, which makes it one of the oldest continuously operating marine parks in the entire country. Generations of families have watched dolphins leap out of the water here, sea lions clap their flippers, and kids press their noses against the glass to see sea turtles up close. For vacationers, it's a perfect family day. For locals, it's one of those places you can revisit time and time again, especially if you've got grandkids or young ones. And here's a fun fact. The Gulfarium has been involved in marine rescue and rehabilitation for decades, so your ticket is actually helping support sea life right here on the Emerald Coast. From a lifestyle standpoint, this is the kind of activity that makes Destin appealing to families looking to relocate. You're not just buying a condo or a house here, you're buying into a community that offers year-round access to experiences like this. At number 9, we're slowing things down with Henderson Beach State Park. If you've ever wondered what Destin looked like before the condos and developments, this is it. Nearly 6,000 feet of pristine shoreline, sugar white dunes, and boardwalks that make you feel like you've stepped back in time. Locals love Henderson for its serenity. Unlike the crowded public beach access points, Henderson keeps numbers limited, so you'll actually find space to spread out your towel. It's also a great place to spot wildlife, from gopher tortoises to shorebirds. If you're a retiree moving here, imagine morning walks on the quiet shoreline. If you're an investor, condos near Henderson, like those along Scenic 98, always draw renters who want that perfect blend of nature and convenience. Golfing in Destin coming in at number 8. Golf, and not just any golf. Destin is home to some of the most scenic and challenging courses on the Emerald Coast. Take Regatta Bay Golf Club, designed by Robert C. Walker. It's consistently ranked among the top courses in Florida, and it winds through nature preserves and bayfront views that'll make you pause mid-swing. Then there's Kelly Plantation Golf Club. Once a turpentine plantation, now an 18-hole masterpiece with some of the best maintained greens in the state. Locals love it, retirees build their schedules around it, and properties in Kelly Plantation carry prestige for a reason. And don't sleep on Emerald Bay, a gated golf community where you can literally live on the fairway and be teeing off in minutes. For investors, golf-adjacent properties hold strong appeal, especially with snowbirds who come down for the winter season. At number 7, we've got Harborwalk Village, Destin's entertainment hub. It's colorful, bustling, and right on the water. You'll find everything from live music to restaurants like Harry T's, AJ's, and Margaritaville. And if you're here in summer, don't miss the weekly fireworks shows. Locals will park their boats in the harbor just to watch. For tourists, Harborwalk is a must. For locals, it's where we take visiting family or grab dinner with a view. And if you own a vacation rental near Harborwalk, like on Holiday Isle, you'll never struggle to book it. Proximity to the action is always a selling point. Alright, at number 6 we hit the icon, Crab Island. If you've never been, it's not really an island. It's a submerged sandbar where the water is waist deep and crystal clear. Back in the 1960s and 70s, it was a favorite spot for Navy pilots stationed nearby, and over time, it's turned into a floating playground with pontoon rentals, floating restaurants, inflatables, and live music. For tourists, it's an unforgettable day. Rent a pontoon, drop anchor, and you're in the middle of a floating city. For locals, it's one of those bring your friends spots that never gets old. Here's the real estate angle. If you own a vacation rental with boat access anywhere near Joe's Bayou or Holiday Isle, you've just increased your property's desirability by 20%. Guests love the ability to launch a boat and head straight to Crab Island.
Thinking about relocating to the Destin, Florida area? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is designed to save you hours of research. I've linked it below, from top employers to the best hospitals, and a wealth of other things you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me right, 100% free. Click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps.
At number 5, we've got everything that makes Destin the water sports capital of the Gulf. Want adrenaline? Try parasailing 400 feet above the water. Want to keep it simple? Grab a paddleboard at Noriego Point, prefer speed. Rent a jet ski and race across Choctawhatchee Bay. This is where Destin shines. Tourists can rent equipment by the hour. Locals, we just keep the gear in the garage. And that's the difference. Living here means this isn't a once-a-year vacation splurge. It's your Saturday morning. If you're buying property near the water, like in Regatta Bay, Crystal Beach, or Sandiston, water sports access becomes part of your lifestyle. And for investors, properties advertised with water sports nearby always get more clicks. Coming in at number 4, Destin's shopping and dining scene. On the shopping side, you've got Destin Commons with national brands, movie theaters, and kid-friendly fountains. You've got Silver Sands Premium Outlets, one of the largest designer outlets in the country. And then you've got the smaller local shops sprinkled throughout Scenic 98. Dining? Sure, you've got the touristy staples like the Crab Trap or Pompano Joe's, and those are fun, especially for the view. But locals love the hidden gems. Pepper's Mexican Grill, where you'll find some of the best margaritas in town, and Mimo's Italian Restaurant, which has become a go-to for pasta night. Living here means you get the best of both worlds. Tourist favorites for when family's in town, and local spots that make you feel part of the community. Number 3 brings us to Destin's events and festivals. The most famous? The Destin Fishing Rodeo, held every October since 1948. For an entire month, anglers bring their catches to the harbor weigh-ins, and the atmosphere is electric. It's a piece of Destin history and a reminder that this town is, at its core, a fishing village. Then there's the Billy Bowlegs Pirate Festival in June, complete with pirate parades, mock sea battles, and fireworks. Families love it, and it's a tradition that goes back decades. And don't forget the red, white, and blue celebration every Thursday in summer, capped off with fireworks over the harbor. These events keep Destin lively year-round. For investors, that means there's always demand, not just in summer, but spring and fall too. At number 2, we're going back to Destin's roots, deep sea fishing. Destin is called the world's luckiest fishing village for a reason. Captain Leonard Destin settled here in the 1800s, and ever since, the fishing industry has been the backbone of this town. Today, Destin has one of the largest charter fishing fleets in the country. Whether you're chasing red snapper, grouper, or even marlin, there's a charter for you. Tourists book these trips for the adventure. Locals, many of us grow up fishing here and it's part of our culture. For real estate, waterfront homes with dock space, especially near Holiday Isle or Joe's Bayou, are gold. Buyers know that owning here means they're just minutes from a world-class fishing trip. And finally, at number 1, something that never gets old no matter your age, Dolphin cruises and sunset sails. Board a boat at Harborwalk Village, head out into the Gulf or the Bay, and watch pods of dolphins swim right alongside you. Kids scream with excitement, couples toast champagne as the sun sinks into the horizon, retirees sit back and soak in the moment. This is the experience that sums up the Destin area and the Emerald Coast. Accessible, family-friendly, magical every single time. This is activity that I love to do whenever I get a chance. And if you or someone you know happens to be in a wheelchair, it's not a problem. There are wheelchair-friendly boats, so no one is excluded. And here's the thing, locals do it too. Because no matter how many times you've lived through a Destin sunset, when dolphins leap in the orange glow of the Gulf, it takes your breath away.
Hey guys, it's Danny Margliano. As much as I love making these videos, there is one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the US make the move here to the Destin 30A, and Panama City Beach area. I've helped countless families make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to the Emerald Coast of Florida.
Closing thoughts. So there you have it. My countdown of the top 10 awesome things to do in Destin, Florida. From the historic Gulfarium to Dolphin cruises at sunset, these are the activities that make Destin more than just a beach town. They're why tourists flock here, why locals love living here, and why real estate values stay strong. If you're thinking of buying in Destin, whether it's a vacation condo, an investment property, or your forever home, these are the experiences waiting just outside your door. I'm Danny Wheels Margaliano with World Impact Real Estate and DestinPropertyExpert.com. Hit that like button, subscribe for more insider guides, and drop a comment below. Which of these is your favorite thing to do in Destin? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.